Ready to time travel with us? Today's Manny by Me collection blasts us straight from retro 1950s sci-fi into a fun futuristic nail world. Think ray guns, rocket ships, atomic starbursts, and yes, the cutest cosmic designs you can actually wear every single day. Hey everyone, it's Devin and Tiana from Maniology, and today we're diving into our newest Manny by Me collection called Space Age, and it's full of retro sci fi charm. If you love sneak peeks, live demos, and fun chat, you're in the right place. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you never miss a monthly unboxing on the 23rd. Whether you're new to Maniology or you've been stamping with us all year long, welcome. The whole theme mixes mid century modern designs with playful cosmic details like UFOs, spirals, and atomic cats. We love this box because it feels nostalgic and fresh at the same time. And we're so happy you could be here today. So let's open the box and check out what these plates look like up close. The details on them are so good, and if you love the atomic burst and the sci-fi textures that make stamping so fun and easy, you'll want to stick around. Are you ready, Dev?
I am. Hey everyone. So let's get right into it. So you can see we have some two awesome inserts. And the first one is going to tell you a little bit about the inspiration of the box. So you can go ahead and read this at your leisure. But please make sure you do read it. Again, sometimes we share some inspo, sometimes we share little important tidbits. So make sure you check that out. The second card we have is to help jumpstart your creativity. So this month's it's Atomic Perfection. And we show you exactly how to achieve one of the designs on this manicure. Okay. So let me get right into the fun stuff because I'm sure you guys want to see that.
So, of course, you know it's always about the nail plates, and this month you'll get two priority release nail plates. And let's see,
We also have a little sticker here.
cute.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you do get two priority nail plates. And this month, we have an awesome surprise here for you. So let me just go ahead and peel this. Okay. So this is the first plate.
So this is MXM 165. And this plate is just bursting out of this world patterns with retro galaxies and atomic motifs and just a whole bunch of cosmic cuteness on this plate. I love the kitties. Let's start with the kitties in the middle because I feel like there's going to be a lot of fans who are really going to love those designs.
Yes, the alien kitties are so cute. Um, if you had some of our past Money by Me's, we had a few alien kitties in that a while back, but I think this one is even cuter because again, it's coming with that retro vibe. So we have 4 kitties here, and I think we might have a few more. So these are all perfect for layering designs. As you can see, we have a bunch of images where you can just fit a cute little kitty right inside. Okay, let me move on to the next plate. So
we have MXM 166. And this definitely has like the Final Frontier look with the space themed elements, space stations, swirling black holes, and floating astronauts. I love this plate because it's a really beautiful pick and choose type of plate with the stars and the galaxies. And I don't know, do you have a favorite, Dev?
Mm, I out of this plate or the other plate?
On this
I don't
plate.
know. Oh, on this plate, I would say I really liked playing with these two designs. These were a lot of fun. Um, yeah, I even liked this design. Yeah, there's so many fun elements. Once you start playing around with these images, you're gonna realize there's so much potential to do so many different types of looks.
Definitely.
Love this. Okay. Should we talk about the surprise gift this month?
Oh, do you want to skip over the polishes for now or
You know what? You're right. Let's stick to the formula. I'm getting too excited. Okay, let's talk about our two brand new stamping polishes.
Yes, so every
So,
month you also receive 2 early access polishes, and this month we're going to be kicking it off with UFO, which is B573. This is a gray cream stamping polish with a silver hollow sand finish.
I love all these little glitters inside. So you can even see it when I move it around. There's like a very faint metallic shimmer, and then there's all these tiny holographic glitters.
It looks like you're looking at a galaxy in a bottle.
Exactly. Then the second color is Zero Gravity B574.
And this is a deep navy metallic hollow glitter. And again, they're just perfect for space manicures. I actually tried using this polish with the last plate that we showed that
Mhm.
has like it looks like a spray, like a galaxy star spray. And that looked really cute. Yep.
This?
That
Yep.
one. Mhm.
Mhm. So cute. Okay. Should we
Now we
move
can get into the monthly
on?
surprise. I know
Oh,
I'm excited to kind of showcase this too, just because um, it's a doozy and we haven't done one for a while. So this month, your bonus gift is an extra nail stamping plate. I wanted to make sure I was quiet for the ASMR there. But yeah, we've included a third stamping plate for this month's surprise gift, and it includes more atomic starbursts, that vintage astronaut feel, flying saucers, swirling galaxies, and more of that mid-century feel. So
so should I tell you guys a little story about how this all happened?
definitely.
Um, so for our sleuths, if you notice, this plate number is pretty old. It's like an older plate number. It's not in sequence. Again, our plates aren't ever in sequence when we launch, but this plate in particular was made a really long time ago, actually. When we made this plate, I instantly looked at it and I was like, oh gosh, this plate is so cool. We have to do more. And that's how we ended up with having these two plates, was because this was actually the precursor. This was supposed to be released as just an individual plate for like Space Day or NASA, like a NASA day. And then after I worked on it with our designers, I was like, this is too good to just gatekeep for one plate. We need to have two more. And then we're like, this would be such a perfect set together. And that's exactly how this came about, because one just wasn't enough. I needed to have more. So that's how we ended up with these three plates, and how you guys ended up with a third plate for your surprise gift this month. But I mean, I think this is a good surprise gift. What do you guys think?
I definitely think so too, especially because it's something that we haven't done in a little bit. But
Yeah,
in our eagerness, you happen to get not one plate, but a whole collection. So,
seriously.
yeah, I have seen comments about people really in love with like the space idea and stuff, and they're so excited to
Mhm.
get this plate or this collection. But yeah, I can't wait to see the kind of stuff you do on the demo because I already have like ideas floating in my mind.
Yep.
So
Yep. There's so much fun, cool stuff that you can do with these plates. And I'm so excited for you guys. Like I I know you guys do get a lot of space stuff, but can we ever stop staring at the celestials? Like truly. It's so amazing. And also everyone has been seeing like I've been hearing a lot of things online, people saying that they've been seeing like aurora borealis all over the place, in
mhm.
states or areas that they don't usually see it. So I just feel like this is so perfect. The timing of all of this. And I hope you guys love it as much as I do because I really love it. I really,
Absolutely.
really love it. And I would want to say that out of the entire set of these plates, I really like these three designs. For people who have long nails, this is your moment. You guys have told us, please, please, please. For the long nail people, here we go. You guys have this. For people who have wider nails, you could still, I mean, the way you could use these designs, you could just turn it. You could seriously just turn it. Like, who's going to know? Especially all of this stuff here. It's so abstract. You could just turn the design and now you have a wider design. And for, people who have small nails, again, this is perfect. Seamless designs. And we give you so many options here, too. I mean, there are so many different types of designs that could work with literally any nail shape. So, whether you've got oval nails, square nails, short nails, long nails, I mean, we really cover the gamut with all of this. Like, tons and tons of options. Okay. So, I feel like we said a lot of the important stuff. Do we need to like slip in the website, Tiana? Slip in where to go?
Definitely. So
Okay.
if we've already sold you on the concept of these plates and you love Space Age and you love the designs, then definitely go check it out on our website. It's currently live, www.mannyxme.com, and go pick up the set. It is currently on the site right now. And if you are a first time subscriber, you want to go and give them the code.
Yes, make sure you save $5 off your very first subscription box or express kit using code sub5. Again, this will only work for first time subscribers to the express kit or full subscription box. And $5 off is really, really good discount. And make sure you just head over to www.mannyxme.com so that way you can get your box today. Well, yeah, today. Had to think about that for a second. Also, first time subscribers, you guys are going to get your own stamper and scraper in your very first box. And again, that comes in your either full subscription box or your express kit. You will get one stamper and scraper so you have everything you need to get started. And should we go into the demo now? Do I show them the
Something,
express kit?
oh, hold on, that's something really quick. Don't forget, we're also still in gift giving season.
Oh,
So
yes.
I just want to just pop in there really quick that if you know someone who would be really interested in this collection or somebody who is a retro lover, this would definitely be the it gift. And if you didn't know, you can do a one-time purchase. So you don't need a subscription. We do have a selection if you want to go ahead and pick this up as a gift for someone. So go to our website at Maniology or www.mannyxme.com. Go check that out because we have another option for the holidays. And yeah, go pick it up. But now I'm
Mhm.
sure you guys want to jump into the box, see the swatches, get into the stamping. So let's get started.
Okie dokie, sounds good. So let's start off with the swatches first because I know you guys want to see that. So let's start with UFO.
Dev, what do you think? It might be time for us to maybe do an update on some color, our color lives. Remember?
Yes, I do remember. My gosh, this looks so dark on camera.
I know, I know.
It's so hard. Let me see. Let me showing you guys spin like polishes with different finishes and effects can be so tricky. I'm gonna try and see. No, even with this, it's so hard to see. This is a very dark gray, and I think there we
You can
go.
see the micro shimmers.
Yes, there's like little micro shimmers and hollow glitter. And I feel like when I turn it this way, you can kind of see it. But it is a very, very dark gray and very pretty color. So I would say this could also be a really good black dupe. For those of you who had the polished Delirium, it was a really dark purple, but could work beautifully for a black dupe. I feel like this gray could work beautifully for a black dupe because it is dark like that, but also still really cute.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Like an updated black dupe, kind of, or
Mm-hmm.
black replacement colors. Yeah.
There's so many like beautiful black replacement colors that we have now. And then the next color is Zero Gravity.
Also, I don't have to tell you how opaque these polishes are too. They're so luscious. That's so pretty.
You can really see the sparkle on that.
Do I think it's really pretty because it's blue? Could be.
It could be. It could be. We do like a good blue polish. And this polish, again, it has holographic glitter as well as a lot of metallic shimmer. You can see it when I kind of turn this way.
Mm-hmm.
It's so pretty. I would say in comparison to, because we do have obviously other blues that have like metallic shimmer and holographic glitter. I'd say this is more navy, more gray leaning than some of our other blues. And I just really, really like it. And then that's our two beautiful new colors. Okay. So now, again, let's get into the demo. Before we start with the demo, I'm gonna do a few things here so that way it makes my life easier. And then, Tiana, should I tell them more about this box? A little bit more history on the box? What do you think?
I'm sure that they'll love that. They'll love to hear that.
Okay. So, I'm using a baby blue, by the way, everyone. You guys can see that, but I'm just gonna go ahead and we're gonna do a little bit of a smudgy cure look. I think I need a little bit more blue. So for those of you who are curious to know more about this box, it is definitely Jetson inspired, if you've ever seen that show. When we were doing research, it was based off of like the atomic era and just that kind of old. This is a little too much. I don't want that much. Hold on. That old retro space age vibe. And what I found out was really interesting. So, of course, talking too much. Kitsch like the kitsch era was happening around the same time as the atomic era and mid-century modern. This is all kind of around similar periods. There's some overlaps. I would say that some of the periods start a little sooner than others, but there's definitely an overlap of all three of these. And that I found very interesting. Let's see. Maybe I can just. Okay, this is perfect because I didn't want too much of that bright blue. There we go. Just wanted a little bit. Yay, okay, perfect. So I thought that was really fun because then when we started working on like the nail art for this, it gives you so many options and ways that you can play with colors. And you're going to see that very soon. So we're going to put this on the side. So I would say when you think of space age, when you think of atomic era, especially Jetsons vibe, there was so much navy blue, obviously, because we're thinking of deep space. But I also feel like there was a lot of gray. If you look at like NASA in the earlier days, everything was like navy blue and gray during that period. I don't know what that was about, but they just didn't use color. So, or bright color, I guess. So a lot of things were navy blue and gray, which I thought was perfect for the box. But then at the same time, you have kitsch going on, and kitsch colors are bright. You see a lot of off-white, like coconut. You even see yellow and orange sometimes, even a bit of blue. So I figured, why don't we just mix all of that up and create something really fun? So for this next one, let's start. I painted the base with coconut, and then we're gonna get into the stamping aspect. So Tiana did an awesome live on this, and she showed everyone how to isolate your stamps so that way you can kind of create a different color coded design. So instead of just doing one color, you can kind of play around and have a multiple color design. So for this, I'm just going to go ahead and start applying our polish. So we're going to deconstruct this design and make it color coded.
It's so funny that that's what you started with, because when I created my manicure for this this plate, that's exactly where I went to. Those corners.
So then you just go ahead and stamp that if you're missing a little bit like I was. Just stamp on that extra. Perfect. Then I'm going to go ahead and do this bottom corner here. I'm trying to go and do like the bigger parts so it makes filling in the design a little bit easier. I'm going to switch stampers. Don't mind me, everybody. Okay. Then
Actually, Dev, did you watch the Jetsons growing up?
I did.
Okay.
What was it on though? Was it on like Nick at Night or like
Nick at Night. It was a Hanna-Barbera, I believe. Like, so Warner Brothers? What was that?
oh,
Or
I forget what I watched it on, but I know I did watch it.
oh shoot.
All right.
They used to have it on like Cartoon Network and stuff too.
I definitely did watch a few episodes. But to be honest, It's been so long, I kinda don't remember. Like, I don't remember what the episodes were about, but I know that I watched it.
Yeah, so basically it was like people in space and um
A family in space, right?
yeah, well it's like people who have, kind of populated space, and it was George Jetson and his family.
Mm.
He had a daughter, a wife, a daughter, and a son, and also they had their housemaid, which was a robot. I think her name was Rosie.
Oh, yeah. Yes. I do
Yeah.
remember that.
I don't know. I just remember like I thought when I was a kid watching the Jetsons that by this time in my life we would already see flying cars. You know,
Right?
like
I
we would
also
already
thought
be in a
that.
scene that was like the fifth element, you know?
Right? I thought that too, because there was so much stuff during that time. I mean, besides just the Jetsons, there was so many movies, Back to the Future. I mean, there's so many space, like, movies, not just space movies, but, like, the future, and the future always had flying cars, like, every single time. So I
Hover
thought we would also
hoverboards,
have.
flying cars. Like I thought
Right?
honestly we would be in that, but I guess
We
we're not
haven't gotten there
there
yet.
yet.
Yeah, I know that there are flying cars. I know that it does exist, but I guess it's not available for the public yet? I'm not sure.
Yeah, maybe that's a
Um,
good thing though. I don't know.
yeah, I guess until people learn how to, like, drive properly on the road, we should not have flying cars yet.
Right. That's kind of my mindset too. But, I mean, if it's not flying cars, I'm still waiting for maybe two or three things, specifically from Fifth Element. One, I
Oh,
am
the
waiting to put
makeup.
that's one, the Chanel, where you just put it on your face and bam, you're ready to
Yep.
go. Of course, since we're all nail people, we're still waiting for the automatic nail polisher, just like that one character in the movie had at her desk. We're waiting for that.
Mhm.
And I'm also waiting for the microwave where I can just put a chicken bone in there and there you go. I have chicken.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I also want that. The, like, you put a little pill inside and then boop, there's a whole chicken. I would
Yeah.
love that. Okay, I might have made the space for this too small, which is a me problem. And if that's the case, we can always put something else in there. Maybe I'll just put like a phrase. I like this. Mm, I like the "Don't probe me." I think that's so funny.
Yeah,
Um,
I think that's funny too. Yeah.
so let's see if we can fit that inside. I think we should be able to. Just clean off the excess. And then this is the look. Very, very simple. It did take a few seconds, again, just so that way. It's driving me, sorry, the tip of that was driving me crazy. Uh, this did take a few moments, obviously, because we were changing all the different colors, but it isn't difficult. It just takes a couple of moments. And I have full faith that you guys would be able to achieve this look too. Here, let me move all this stuff out of the way so you can see what it looks like.
I love the interest that it offers to be able to do this in multiple colors. Like you said,
Mhm.
it does take a little bit of patience, but it's not hard to do,
Yeah,
you know?
it
And
isn't. It isn't.
And don't forget to take the artistic freedom to not just take the picture as you see it. You can put your little bits and pieces. You could add stars, you could add whatever you want to.
So true.
piece it together yourself.
It's very, very true. You can do truly whatever you want. I mean, who's gonna judge you? Who's gonna say no? So we recommend getting creative, trying different techniques, have fun. That's part of the artistic journey. So I think I want to do,
I know. I was like, where are you going with this one?
yeah, because the next color palette I wanted to do was this color palette.
Mm, mhm.
I I don't know if it was like a scene from the Jetsons, but I remember seeing this image when I was researching, and it had all of these colors in it, and I thought it was so fun, especially because again, during this period, the same time as like the atomic era, kitsch is happening, like, you know, at the same time. And it's crazy because obviously we know that the dark colors happened during the atomic era, but then we have like these fun pop of bright colors, especially teal. I feel like teal was very popular during that era. Um,
Right, right.
so I think that we need to just have a little bit of that somewhere in here. So I'm going to start off with this purple and we'll go from there. So what I'm going to do is we're going to do a lot of color layering with this. And something that I want to mention if you decide to do color layering, because I think a lot of people struggle and are like, how do I know what colors to layer together? So that way you have certain things in the focus and other things in the background. So when you're doing color layering, like what we're about to do, um, I recommend going with darker colors and then slowly layering the lighter colors on top. So for example, our base here is a dark blue, and then the purple is slightly lighter. So it's still going to be there in the background, but it's not the main focus. So there we go. I just stamped my purple on there. And again, let me move all of this other stuff away so that way the camera can refocus. You can kind of see it. It is there, but it's not as apparent because we're using dark on dark. In person, you definitely can see it more than what you can see on camera. And I think when you guys opened up the email to see like the previews of the manicures, you're going to see that there's a manicure that is using this color combination, and you can see it really nice in the photos. But the purple is there to just kind of add more texture to the design. And so now we're going to go in and add the next color. Oh, goodness. Oh, polishes sometimes can be so difficult and tricky to open.
I know. Don't you hate when that happens?
Oh, gosh, I do. It drives me cuckoo. So for this next one, I think I want to do teal. So because I'm choosing teal, it is a significantly brighter color, which we can see. So this is going to be more of the focus. And I'm actually going to remove some of these small stars and bits because I have plans for that. But again, you don't have to do a lot of reverse coloring if you want your design to be multicolored, but it just might require you to do stuff like this. So I think I'm going to go here. So we have the purple in the back, but definitely the focus is now this bright teal. And then I'm going to go ahead and start adding some pink. I think I want to have a cute little space kitty. And because the pink is a lot lighter and I really want this to pop, I'm going to go ahead and double stamp it. So for those of you who are like, what is double stamping? Double stamping is when you use a stamp twice. But in this particular case, because I want the kitty to be pink, and again, I've got so much color. I've got the purple on the background. I've got the teal and navy blue and baby blue. I'm going to go ahead and stamp white and then stamp the pink to really make this pop. So here we go. And then okay, everybody wish me luck. Yay! We have a little bit of a white shadow too, which is kind of nice.
I know. I didn't want to say anything. I was like, look, no. That looks great.
So that came out so fun. And now we can go ahead and add some stars in there. I think I want to add a few stars. You can pick whatever you want. I think I'm going to pick some of these stars here. And I'm just going to grab that. And then we're just going to place them all over. So I'm going to do one there, maybe a few here. And maybe a little dot right there. And now you can see here, once I move all of this away, look at how much fun little bits that we have going on. So we have our white stars, our teal little circular planet, the pink kitty. We even have that purple in the background and that gorgeous navy blue. Again, now the baby blue that we kind of mixed in, you really can't see it too much. It just kind of fades into the background and creates like a fun galaxy vibe.
I love it.
So thank you. So then these are our two maximal effort designs. And again, even with that, you don't have to do any reverse coloring. I know not everybody loves reverse coloring, like maybe me. And honestly, sometimes I get tired of doing reverse coloring too. So I really like these plates because you don't have to do any reverse coloring if you don't want to. When I think about it, I don't think I reverse colored any of the manicures that I created for this month's box. Nothing was reverse coloring. Did you do any reverse coloring, Tiana, when you created your manicure?
No, not at all. It was just the isolating. So
Right?
I love, and
I love
actually,
it.
I feel like these plates are perfect for that. There's so many of the full nail designs that you can just pick apart any of the
Yeah,
parts that you like, you know?
absolutely. Absolutely. I agree. And that is what makes part of these plates so fun because, as we know, for seasoned stampers, those of you who are very used to isolating, and for newbies, if you don't know, when we isolate stamps like how we did here, we did all these different colors. Designs that work best are designs that don't touch each other. So for example, all of this is not touching each other. All of these designs here, they're not touching each other. So it was very easy for me to break pieces apart and then just change the color and do whatever I want. it gets really hard when you start working with designs where they are touching each other. Then it makes isolating very, very tricky. Not impossible, but a lot more complex. So now let's go ahead and work on this design or this plate. Your guys' surprise gift plate. Sorry, I got a little white polish on there because I love this plate so much. And this is a perfect plate if you don't have a lot of time and you can only do maybe 2 colors. This is going to be the perfect plate for you. And I think I'm going to go in. I'm just going to go in and do this here. I keep looking at this design, of course. Here we go. So again, let's say you only have time to do a 2-color manicure.
Voila, there you go.
There's your 2-color manicure.
Top coat that and you're good.
Yes. Seriously. Look at how great that looks. I love this design here.
I know, I know. What is
So
it like I'm sure it's not called an atomic flower, but that's kind of like the
yeah, I don't know what it's called either, but it was like this shape again overlaps with kitsch, overlaps with the atomic era, space age, even mid-century modern. I kept seeing that shape everywhere. I don't know what some of these shapes are called, but they're so fun.
Yeah, I feel like that symbol has something to do with like the atomic testing era,
Maybe
nuclear testing
so.
and stuff. Yeah.
And then again, if you want to get fancy, you can go ahead and add an astronaut on top. I think I'm going to get fancy and add an astronaut. Actually, no. I just was like, I had a moment where I was like, do it. And then I was like, wait, no, you're going to mess it up. Especially because the blue and the white are a little too close to each other on the spectrum. No, I think I should leave it. Again, 2-color masterpiece. It looks great by itself. Let me not go and pluck this up. So let's do, I didn't stamp with our gray. It stamps beautifully, but I think I was just more excited to play with
About
these
the blue.
colors. Yeah. I mean, you guys know by now, I have an affinity for the color blue. And to be fair, again, because I have to help plan the Mani by Me and all this stuff, there are only 10 colors, 10 actual large color categories. And within that, there are so many unfun colors that you guys would not like. Like, there are a million poopy yellows and poopy browns and greens that I would love to have, but I just know you guys are going to be like, please, no, never, never give us that color. So that makes it a lot harder. But what I do know is a pretty blue is always preferred over poopy yellow or green. um Anyways, let's go ahead and select another design. Okay, Tiana, what do you think? This design or this design?
It's so funny because I keep looking at the right. I don't know if it's just
This
kind of like
one?
that chaotic swirl that I keep
This
looking
right
at.
here, right?
Right.
I
But
love
I
the
also
black
like
swirl.
the one on the right because, it already has like that signature kind of boomerang. There's a lot of like holes, where you could see the background of your manicure. But I think I'm gonna go with the chaotic swirls
Oh, I
because
know. I like the chaotic swirl too. I kept looking at that. All right, let's go with the chaotic swirl. And then let's see. Colors, 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 colors. Maybe I can do maybe I'll do like a gradient situation with that. What should I do? Trying to look at all the colors I have right now, and I'm like, how should I do this gradient? All right, I'm gonna go for the navy blue and ice blue. And again, you guys don't have to use the exact same colors as me to get this, get some of these effects that I've been creating. You can use whatever shades that you have, because I think the principles for it are still going to be the same. Okay, cool. Let me, this one, I definitely think I'm going to layer some stuff over this. So let me finish doing that design. And this is the one I want to use, the astronaut. I have been wanting to use this astronaut design. And so that's what we're going to go with. Uh-oh, I think I have to sneeze.
Bless you.
Thank you. Excuse me, everybody. Sometimes the smell of polish makes me sneeze. Does that ever happen to you, Tiana?
No, but unfortunately, I am finding that as time goes on in my life, I think I'm coming into like adult allergies, which sucks. Yeah, I find myself to be a lot more sniffly these days. And it's not
I
due to
know.
sickness or anything, but oh, another thing too, like I used to be the one big sneezer, and now I'm starting to multiple sneeze too.
Oh, yeah, I
Yeah.
was always a multiple sneezer. Tiana knows. I've always been a very sneezy person, but I don't think I have any allergies, not that I'm aware of. Yeah, I don't have any severe allergies or anything.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's like severe allergies because I have, family members who have like really bad allergies where their eyes get puffy. You know, especially living in Hawaii too. We have fog coming off of the volcano and stuff, and the air gets really, really bad and smoky. Their eyes get all puffy. I don't get like that, but I've noticed just more sneezies and more eyes getting itchy. Cute.
Such a fun design, yeah. So again, those designs that I just did, all very simple, very achievable. I think you guys would be able to nail this in no time. I mean, I think that's pretty much it for the demo. You did pretty good.
I think so too, definitely. And the thing is, we want to mix it up with achievable looks and then also those who want to get more creative too. So, we constantly see comments about that. So hopefully you guys can get really creative and create your own space age. And get creative with the colors too, because I
Yes,
know
please.
again, like Dev was talking about kitsch and everything, there's like really bright or like pastel kind of colors and stuff, or like the really muted stuff. So find your corner and just go for it.
Also, if you guys are ever struggling with colors, because I know a lot of people have talked about this, how do we select colors? How do I know what kind of palettes to use? There's so many people where they're like, oh, I didn't like the box because I didn't like those colors, but I liked the designs in the box. If you don't like the colors that we're suggesting, then I highly, highly recommend check out Pinterest, go online, type in whatever vibe you're feeling. So say maybe you don't like the darker like space colors, the traditional space colors that I think are very popular, like navy blue. Then maybe just go in on Pinterest and be like kitsch color palette. Now you have a whole bunch of colors that you can select from that already tells you exactly what kind of color palette to use, because it'll usually show you like, okay, maybe a picture and then it'll have a bunch of like colors underneath it. Now you don't even have to think. All you have to do is look at the color palette and be like, oh, I like that color palette. And now you can use it for your nails. So maybe you didn't like the navy blue darker vibes, but maybe you wanted something brighter, more fun. Then you can always check things out like that. You could say that you want kitsch. You could say space. You could say retro space. Use your search terms to find colors that you like. And it takes off so much pressure of trying to figure out what to use, what matches, what works well together. I do it all the time. Do it all the time. So for everyone who's like, how do you always know like what kind of colors to use? That's how I do it. I literally just research, just maybe about 2 to 3 minutes researching some colors that I like. And then from there, I'll just select what I want and start pulling polishes because I know all of you who are in the subscription, I know you have so many colors to choose from. So, just go ahead, take a look at that, and it'll help you be able to use maybe some of those colors that you haven't used in a while as well.
Absolutely. I agree. I do the exact same thing too. So I probably make it a little more complicated for myself because once I find one vibe, there's another vibe. So
Right?
that I kind of want to go through. But I agree, if especially if you've been with us for a long time, we are sure your color polish selections are vast. So there's
Mm-hmm.
something in there for everybody. But definitely
Truly.
check this out. Space Age currently on the website right now. And also for those who are just on the fence thinking about signing up for Manny by Me, you also get a lot of great perks when you do sign up to subscribe to Manny by Me collection. You have two different options. You can go with the collection, which comes with the plates, the polishes, the inspiration cards, and also your surprise gift, which this month will be an extra nail plate. But if you are one of those people who has, either you don't like the color selection or you have these colors or you just don't need to add more polish to your collection, then the kit might be a perfect solution for you, which means that you get the nail plates, no polishes, the inspiration cards, and your surprise gift in this canvas tote and you're ready to go. So,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
um, definitely go sign up
Yeah.
www.mannyxme.com and go check that out. First time subscribers, go ahead and save that $5. Who doesn't want to save $5, especially during the holidays when there's a lot of things going on? So use that sub 5 code if you are a first time subscriber. Jump on that.
And then also don't forget, first time subscribers will receive one stamper and scraper. So you literally have everything you need to jumpstart your creativity. And just to mention, this stamper and scraper will be in the express kit and your full subscription box. So either one that you sign up for, you will get a stamper and scraper.
Absolutely. So I hope you guys feel very space inspired with all of these retro kind of kitschy designs here. And I think that is going to be it for our unboxing today. Thank you so much for being here. And we're so happy that you could be here. And definitely they're not waiting for you if you go ahead and subscribe today. So is there anything else you want to add in, Dev?
I think that's it. I think we did a pretty good job of covering all things.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us. We hope to see you in the next live and take care, everyone.
Bye,
Bye.
everybody.